Good morning everyone. Welcome to our English online classes. So in our previous class we completed our poem. That is Another Woman. Okay. So as I mentioned in our previous class that I am going to start the choreography part. Okay. So now we are entering into that discourses part. So in the discourses part, the most important discourse we are having, that the major discourse, that is the choreography. The choreography will be rarely asked in your examination, but once it will be asked in your examination, then it will get tough to you write that choreography. Of course, you may have the choice. In that major discourses, but you will not have the perfect choice. Sometimes you may have that toughest discourse. Okay, so let you understand the choreography. It will be the easy to write. Okay, so now one thing I will like to tell you, that before writing the choreography, we should keep some points in our mind. To write the choreography. Okay, so for all the discourses we are having the pro forma. Or the structure to write. Okay, so as well as we are also having the perfect pro forma and the perfect structure for this choreography also. So today I am going to give that pro forma, or today I am going to tell that pro forma to you, the perfect structure for that choreography. Okay, and one more thing, that I am giving you the easiest way or the easiest method to write the choreography. Okay, so you may have different structures for that choreography, but the most easiest way today I am going to teach you. Okay, so to write that choreography. Okay, so first of all, let us know about the meaning of the choreography. Let us know about the meaning of the word choreography. So what is the meaning of the word choreography? Choreography is nothing but arranging the sequences of the actions. In a step-by-step manner. Arranging them in a sequential manner. Okay, so where we will perform the choreography. So the choreographies will be performed at that songs, okay, the dances and the poems. Okay, and one more thing, the choreography became the normal in our daily life. We are always observing the choreography. One thing, Nani, so in your while you are watching the D show, the champions gani, something else, so you are watching that D program, the dance program. So in that dance program, the performers will come and they will make the dance. They will dance. Okay. So before that, there will be a step-by-step action. Which is done by a choreographer. So he will make the step-by-step arrangements. For example, the dancers will come onto the dais. Before that, first he has to choose the song. And then next he will make an arrangement that the dancers will come onto the dais first of all. Okay, so who will come first? The characters who will come first, and then next. So what are the characters will entered on ladder onwards? Who will come? The second. Who will come on the second stanza? So like that. Okay, and then next. So what are the main characters? And their main actions. What are the main characters in that song and what are the main actions in that song? Okay, so the heroine and the hero will dance according to the instructions by the choreographer. So here I hope that you have understood the topic. The word choreography means arranging the sequences, arranging some actions in a sequential manner to perform on the dais. So here the choreography, it is an art of designing the sequences of movements. It is an art, and also it is a designing of the sequences of action. Means we are arranging the sequences, we are arranging the performances and the movements and the actions in a sequential manner. Okay, so for example, one thing I would like to tell you, that on the occasion of Children's Day, on the occasion of Children's Day, your principal or your teacher asked you to perform a dance program on a stage. Okay, on the occasion of that Children's Day. So you have to perform a song. You have to perform a dance. Okay. So now your teacher asked you to perform the dance on patriotic song. Your teacher asked you to perform a dance on patriotic song. So after your teacher asked, so after that onwards, what you will do? First of all, you will choose the song. First of all, you will choose the song. So which song you have to choose? You have to choose the patriotic song. Patriotic song is nothing but Deshabhakti Geeta antaru. So you have to choose the patriotic song. Okay. Then next, after that onwards, you have to understand the main motto and the main theme of that song. So what is the main motto and the main theme of that patriotic song? Means it will support or it will give the total information regarding the national integrities. Mana desha bhakti gurinchi manaku information అనేది ఇస్తుంది. Okay, the patriotic song. So that is the main theme and that is the main motto of our song. Okay, then after that onwards, so what you need to do? You have to make some arrangement. You have to make some arrangements. Like you have to choose the characters. You have to choose the characters. Which characters should I take? Okay. Then next, after that onwards, what you will do? You will make you will make some characters and you will give those certain characters to them. Okay. So you have to perform this action. The number one character and the number two character will have to perform certain characters. So you are distributing the characters. Okay. Then next, after that onwards, you will make performance on that dais. You will make performance on that dais. So after that onwards, last, what will make? Will exit that stage. So the total process will comes under the choreography. The total process will comes under the choreography. Okay. So I hope you that you have understood the topic. You have understood the topic. So let us know about the structure. Let us know about the structure. So we are going to know about the structure in this class, and in our upcoming class, that means in our next class, we are going to take an example from our textbook, that is none other than our poem, that is the Another Woman. So I'll explain the choreography for that Another Woman poem. Okay, and now let us know about the structure. So what is the structure we are having? What is the structure we are having for that choreography? So to write the choreography, you just needs to remember few things. Just needs to remember few things. That means you have to understand the topic perfectly. You have to understand the topic perfectly. Okay, and after that onwards, you have to keep the sequential actions. You should distribute them. So there is no need. There will be no chance for you to keep the ending part at the beginning or keep the beginning part at the ending. Is there any chance? No. So you have to make the step by step arrangements. Okay, and you have to choose the characters, the main characters involved in that drama or in that script. Okay, so these things you have to keep in your mind. Okay, so first of all, the structure. Now we are going to know about the structure. So this is the pro forma for that. So first of all, we have to choose the title. Lesson title, or if you are having the poem, then we can choose the poem or the lesson title. Okay, so in that we need to write those in the bold letters. Bold letters are nothing but the capital letters. Bold letters are nothing but the capital letters. So we need to write the lesson title in the capital letters. Okay, then next, what we are having? The author. So after that onwards, we need to write the author name. So who is that author for that poem? So always we will have we will be asked to write the choreography for certain poem from our textbook. Okay, so don't bother about that. You will not be asked from outside of our textbook. You will be asked from our textbook only. Okay, so now you should write the author of that poem. So that name will be also in bold letters. You should write the name of the author in the capital letters. Bold letters is nothing but the capital letters. Then next one, what we having? Beginning of the poem. Third one, beginning of the poem. So now here's the beginning of the poem is nothing but on what purpose the poem is given for us. On what purpose the poem is given for us, and where it is starting from. Where it is starting from. Okay, you have to choose the perfect beginning. You have to choose the perfect beginning for that poem. So if we having any difficulty in choosing the beginning of the poem, then you have to write the first line of that poem. Okay, it will be easy for you. But the most important thing is that you have to choose the main thing, that is the beginning of the poem. So where it was started, from where it was started, or from the most main important mode of that poem. The most important mode of that poem. So here's that the beginning of the poem. Then next that our next that is characters. So next one is characters. So there is no need to write the beginning of the poem in bold letters. You can write that in small letters also. Okay. So now after that onwards we are having the characters. So you should write all the characters which involved in that choreography. Should write all the characters. Should write all the characters. For example, I already told you that we are performing a patriotic song, a dance for the patriotic song on the stage. So on the stage, who are involving in that act? Who are involving in that act? And how many people involving in that act? So should write those characters. Should write the characters. For example, one person is performing on Subhash Chandra Bose character. Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay. And one more thing. Some other person making the performance on the Gandhiji. Okay, and one more, we can take Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay, so these things will be written under the characters. Okay, so these are the characters we are having in that song. Yes, is we having the characters in that song? Yes, we are having the characters in that song. So we are taking these characters. You should write all the characters which will involve all over our song. A song total unde characters మనము ఇక్కడ మెన్షన్ చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. All the characters. Okay. So for example, when it comes to another woman, what are the characters we are having in that another woman? We are having the wife or the woman. Okay. And the next the mother-in-law, and the next husband. Okay. And the next the vegetable vendors. As at the beginning of the poem, we are having that vegetable vendors at that market. Okay, and some other peoples at that market. Okay, so those are the characters in our another woman. So likely that we are taking Subhash Chandra Bose, Gandhiji, Jawaharlal Nehru, like in our the patriotics and the dance performance on the patriotic song. So these are the characters we should write under the characters section. Okay, then next what we are having, fifth one, that is theme of the poem. So here the theme of the poem is nothing but the most important message from that poem. The most important message from that poem. And one more thing, that is at the ending of our another woman poem, at the ending of that another woman poem, we having the theme. We will have the theme. Okay, so you should write that theme. You should write the theme. And one more thing, in some other poems, not only in another woman poem, we may have themes for each and every poem. So we have to choose the main theme. We have to choose the main theme. The main theme is nothing but the message. The message, which message that our poem is given to us. Okay, so that thing has to written under the theme of the poem. So here, so this is the introduction for our choreography. This is the introduction for our choreography. While you are writing, you have to keep these headings. So you has to remember these headings. You have to remember these headings first of all. Okay, you will have these answer part in your question paper. You will have this answer part in your question paper. There will be a poem given to you in that question paper. There is no need to remember the poem for you. There is no need to remember the poem for you. Always, if you are having the choreography question, then there will be the poem in your question paper. The total stanzas of that poem. The total stanzas of the poem will be given to you in that question paper. So, if you remember these side headings, then you can easily write that choreography by using that poem. Okay. So now, the most important thing is that you have to write with accuracy. There will be the accuracy, means the truthness in that answers. There will be a truthness. So, for example, while you are writing the author name, and you forgotten that author name at that examination, and you written some other person's name, so the total choreography will be wrong for you if you write the wrong author name. So while writing these these five main side headings, you have to keep in your mind, should give the truth, and you have to write the perfect things under these five. Okay, so then next, after that onwards, we are entering into the main body of our choreography. The main body of our choreography is nothing but the instances of the poem. The sixth one is nothing but, so I am erasing this. So here is that lesson title in bold letters, that means in capital letters. Then it's the author name, the author of that poem. So who is the author of that poem? For example, who is that author of our poem? Another woman, that is Imtiaz Darkar. So you write the Imtiaz Darkar. Okay, and lesson title is nothing but another woman. Lesson title is nothing but another woman. And then next, beginning of the poem. So what is the beginning of the poem? And what are the things we are having in that poem? The main thing on what location that poem was started. So you should mention that beginning of the poem. Then next, characters. What are the characters involved in that poem? So I already told that the mother-in-law, okay, and the husband, and that woman, and some other characters at that market. So you should have to mention those characters under the characters part. And then next, the theme of the poem, the main motto and the main message which was given by our poem. So she has to mention that under the theme of the poem. So these are the five main introduction of our choreography. So let us move on to that body. So what is the body? The main and the most important structure. Here is that the sixth one, instances of the poem. So instances of the poem is nothing but the arrangement of the action in step-by-step manner. Arranging of the actions in step-by-step manner. So you should only keep the instances of the action, the instances of the poem. Okay, only that heading will be written. After that onwards, we will have the sub-side headings. We will have the sub-side headings. So here is the sixth one. We already completed up to fifth one. Now we are entering into the sixth one. So here is the sixth one. Under the sixth one, here is that the first stanza. So we have to write the first stanza. So now we are entering into that. We will have multiple stanzas. We will have the multiple stanzas. So here now, under this first stanza, again we need to write here again sub-side headings. So what are the sub-side headings? First of all, theme. Okay. Then next, location. Okay. Then next, C. Has the characters. Okay. Then next, D is nothing but The sequences of the action. Sequences of the actions. So as we taken an example as your teacher asked you to perform a dance program, perform a dance on a patriotic song. So while has that here the theme. So what is the theme? The theme is nothing but the patriotic song. The patriotic song. So on what purpose and what is the main motto of that song? The main motto of that song. Okay, so you should mention that main motto. Okay, then next location. Okay, so you should keep you should write the locations, whether it may be in the village atmosphere or whether it may be in the city atmosphere. So you have to mention those locations. Okay, then next characters. So now what are the characters which involved in the stanza 1? What are the characters which involved in that stanza 1 will be written under the stanza 1 side heading only. Now we are discussing about the stanza 1. So you have to mention the characters of the stanza 1 only, and you have to mention the location of the stanza 1 only. Okay, there is no need to you write the characters of second stanza or the third stanza under this first stanza. So you have to mention the characters of the first stanza only. And then next the sequences of the action. The sequences of the action. So what are the sequences? What are the sequences we are having under that? For example, here the characters are entering onto the dais. The characters are entering onto that dais. Our characters ఏం చేస్తున్నారు? Dais పైకి వస్తున్నారు. Then next they are starting their performance. So these are the sequences of the action. They are starting their performance. Okay, and the characters who involved in that first stanza are performing their dance. They are performing a dance who are involved in that stanza 1. Okay, and then next they had given their message. The characters who involved in that stanza 1, they had already given their message. Okay, then next after that onwards, the characters who involved in the first stanza are exiting the stage. They are exiting the stage, and means they are going out from that dais. Okay, so then next here up to this we need to keep in your mind. So these are the things we are going to be written under that stanza 1. Okay, so for example, if you take the another woman poem, so here is that we have to mention the theme, the main theme of the poem. So what is the theme? We are having. Okay, so here is the theme is nothing but the problems faced by the women. The problems faced by the women. So that is nothing but the theme. Means it is giving the describing about that woman. It is giving the total description of that story. So that is the theme. Okay, and then next. So not that problems which is faced by women under that stanza 1 means women purchasing the vegetables. The woman purchasing the vegetable is the theme. Okay, then next location. Where she is in under the location of the market. So we need to mention that market. Okay, the next characters who involved in the character of that stanza 1 means she is purchasing. Okay, so where she is purchasing at the markets. Who will be there in that market? The vendors, the vegetable vendors, and some other persons who are buying the vegetables, and the women. So we need to mention that women's. We need to mention that characters. Okay. Then next sequences of the action. So what are the sequences of the action? First of all, the woman buys the green methi. So that is the first thing. Okay. Then next, the woman choose. Okay. The woman choose some other vegetables. The woman choose some other vegetables like radish. The radish. Okay. The woman choose the radish. Okay. And the next, she thought that it will be the extra burden for her. She thought that it will become extra burden to her. So she put that aside. So that will be the actions. Here first I taken the green methi. She buys the green methi, and the next she wants to buy the radish, but unfortunately the money is not available. The necessary money is not available for her So then next she put that aside. So those will be under that first stanza. Okay. So then next we completed up to the first stanza. So you should keep these subside headings under your mind. Instances of the poem means all the sequences, all the actions of the stanza 1, stanza 2, stanza 3, stanza 4. You may have so many stanzas. Irrespective of those stanzas, you should keep this mind. You should keep these side headings in your mind. Okay. So these are the most important. These will be repeated in all the stanzas. As we now completed the stanza 1, now we are entering into that stanza 2. Second one, stanza 2. So I am written now stanza 2. The side headings of the stanza 2 is also the same. Side heading of the stanza 2 is also the same. So like theme. So what is the theme? Mother-in-law scolds the woman. The second stanza theme, mother-in-law scolds the woman. Okay. So where the location? The location is at house. Means in that second stanza the woman comes back to her home. In the second stanza, the woman come back to her house. Okay, so the location is at home. Then next characters. In the characters, what are the characters involved in the stanza 2? So here they are mother-in-law. Okay, woman. Okay, so these are the things we will have under that characters. Then next sequences of the action. So what are the sequences of the action under that stanza 2? Here's that the woman comes back from the market to her house. Okay, and she cuts the vegetables where she bought from the market. Okay, and also while she is cutting, she will have the green colored water on her hand. Okay, while she is cutting that green methi. And then next she's cooking. So like that, those things will be comes under that sequences of the actions, and these side headings will be repeated for all the stanzas. Here I am taking now stanza 3, the side heading, and then next I may also take stanza 4. So these will be repeated in all the stanzas. Okay. So after writing all the stanzas, the sequences of the action, at the ending we are having one more side heading, that is the 7th side heading, the main side heading, that is performances on the dais. Performances on the dais. So you need to write the total performance which are performed on the dais. Okay. So in a sequential manner. So I will explain the choreography with our example, with our poem. The example as our poem, that another woman, our next class. Okay. So it will. I hope that you have understood the topic. Means you have understood the structure of that choreography. So let me recall it. First of all, the lesson title. Okay. Then next, the author name. Should mention the author name. So should mention the lesson title and the author name in bold letters. It is nothing but the capital letters. Okay. Then next, after that onwards, what we are having beginning of the poem. So what is the beginning of that poem? Okay. Then next, after that onwards, what we are having the characters. The characters which involved in that poem. Okay. So you have to mention the total characters. Then next, the theme, the main theme of the poem. So what is the theme? Okay. So you have to mention the main theme or the main mode of that poem. Okay. Then after that onwards, you have to write the instances of the poem. That is the 6th side heading. Instances of the poem. So that is the main side heading of that instances. So the next, under that instances of the poem, you have to mention the subside headings. Here the subside heading, stanza 1. So under that stanza 1, you have to mention the theme. Okay. So what is the theme of that stanza 1? The next, location of that stanza 1. The next, the characters which involved in that stanza 1. Sequences of the action which involved in that stanza 1. Okay. So as now we completed stanza 1. Then you have to put heading, that is second one, and that is stanza 2. Okay. So under the stanza again, you should put the subside headings there: theme, location, characters, and the sequences of the action. Okay. After that onwards, again these things will be repeated until the completion, until the total completion of our stanzas. Okay, so after the completing total stanzas by using the subtitle, you have to write the performances on the dais. What are the performances are occurred on that dais? Okay, total performance you have to mention. Okay, so in our next class I will explain it with a example, that is another woman. So I will give total information regarding that choreography, and I hope you that you have understood the topic. Until then, thank you.